Welcome back, lottery fans, and I'm going to go ahead and show you another winning pick 4 rundown that I've been tracking in multiple different states. And I've been spending a lot of time on this rundown, checking a lot of different states, particularly one state, Texas. I've been really trying to crack Texas recently because it's certainly showing a lot of tough ones within the month of June, but I found a rundown that seems to be working in Texas, so I'm going to go ahead and show you that. And then I'm going to show you another state in which this rundown is also working. And as I said, I've been tracking this one in lots of different states, but I'm going to show you Texas and this other state, and then you can go ahead and track it in your states as well. So let's go ahead and start off with Texas. And as I said, Texas has been a really tough state this month for tracking, even though they have 4 lottery drawings every single day in the pick 4. I've been really struggling to find a pick 4 pattern that's been working, but I've actually found one that's been working for the pick 4 evening for Texas. And this pattern is the 3-5-7 pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do the pattern, and then I'll show you where I've seen it hitting so far in June, and hopefully it'll continue to hit for the rest of June, so you can continue playing it for the rest of June in Texas. So the base data I've been using has been 6-1, and we only need the one result, and we don't need the translated grid. And that base result was from 6-1, which was the 4-5-7-6. Which is a nice sequence number in a box there, which is pretty nice. So we're going to go ahead and do the rundown. To do this, we start by putting this number down our left-hand column here. So 4, 5, 7, 6. Then we're going to go ahead and take that 3, 5, 7, and for each column, in the first column we'll add a 3, the next column we'll add a 5, and the next column we'll add a 7. So on our first line we'll do 4 plus 3, it gives us 7, so put a 7 there. 4 plus 5 gives us 9, so we'll put a 9 there. Then 4 plus 7 gives us 11, but we only need the 1 digit, so we'll put a 1 in there. Next line we'll do 5 plus 3 in that first column, that gives us an 8. Then we'll do 5 plus 5 gives us a 10, so we'll take the 0 from that. And finally 5 plus 7 is a 12, so we'll take the 2 from that. In this third line we'll do 7 plus 3, that gives us 10, so we'll take that 0. 5 plus 7 gives us 12, so we take that 2, and 7 plus 7 is 14, so we'll take that 4, like so. And then finally in the last line we'll do 6 plus 3 is 9, so put a 9 in there. 5 plus 6 is 11, so we'll take the 1, which is the right hand digit, and 7 plus 6 is 13, so we'll take the 3, the right hand digit. So there's our base grid for the Texas evening lottery. Now go ahead and I'll show you where that's been hitting so far in June. And we'll definitely keep track on this for the rest of June as well to see if we get any more hits out of it. So we start off, the first hit actually came in on 6-6. And the result on 6-6 was a 2-5-0-4. So go ahead and look on our grid here. We've got 5-0-2-4 right there too. So 2-5-0-4, 5-0-2-4. That's our first box hit that we hit right along there. Next one we saw on the 8th of June, so 6-8, and the result was a 2-4-1-9. So when we go ahead and look on our grid here, we have 2-4-1-9 right here, 2-4-1-9. So that was our second hit right there, carrying off of our previous number there. Then we went ahead and moved on to 6-12. The 12th of June, and the result was a 9-1-3-4. So go ahead and look on our grid again, and once again down in this bottom left hand corner here we're seeing another centric here. It's another straight, a 9-1-3-4 right there. So that's 2 straights already with the 2-4-1-9 and then a 9-1-3-4, and both of them coming out of this bottom right hand corner on our base grid here. And then finally on 6-13 we've had our most recent hit off of this grid. It was an 8-0-3-4. And I'll change colour of the pens here, you can see that. So that was here, 8-0-4-3. So not quite a straight, but definitely a box hit, 8-0-4-3 right there. And once again, using these 2 bottom right hand corners. So I'm anticipating for the rest of the month we should see a couple more hits at least out of this, hopefully. Definitely worth paying attention to this bottom right quadrant here, where we seem to be getting a lot of numbers coming out of those, so definitely maybe pay attention to that. So that's the text this evening. Glad to see I cracked that. Let me go ahead and jump into our next date, where actually we've had a lot more success, and I believe if I look back at my notes real quick, we've seen a total of 7 hits already for the first half of June out of this one, and that state is actually Wisconsin. It's been a while since we've done a Wisconsin rundown, and Wisconsin only has the one pick 4 lottery a day, so that's pretty good to see 7 hits out of this rundown for that. Same rundown, it's the 357 rundown, and actually the same base date as well, 6-1. Don't need the translator, so we'll go ahead and we'll do the rundown. So our result on 6-1 was a 2576. So we'll go ahead and put that in our first column, 2576, and then we'll do our +3, +5, +7 rundown again, and then I'll walk through and show you where those numbers are actually hitting. So 2 + 3 is 5, we'll put the 5 in there. 2 + 5 is 7, put the 7 in there, and 2 + 7 is 9, put the 9 in there. On the next line we've got 5 + 3, which is 8, 5 + 5, which is 10, so we'll take the 0, and 5 + 7 is 12, so we'll take the 2 from that. Then we had a 7 + 3 is 10, we'll take the 0, 7 + 5 is 12, we'll take the 2, and 7 + 7 is 14, so we'll take the 4 from that. And finally on our last line, 3 + 6 is 9, 5 + 6 is 11, so we'll take the 1, and 6 + 7 is 13, so we'll take the 3 from that. So let's go ahead and fill in our results so far for the month of June. As I said, we've got 7 of these that are coming out, so Wisconsin definitely doing very well with this pattern. And we actually start off on the very next day, which was the 2nd of June, and our result was a 9005. So we look on our grid here, and we've got that straight right here, all the way down here, but we're then taking a slight tick up. So a tick pattern there, 9005 for that straight there. Next one we had 6-5, so the 5th of June, our result was a 7782. And we go ahead and look on our grid, we have 787 and 2 here. So 7872, so a box hit right off of these 4 numbers here, a partial X. We could have actually gone up into the top left as well if we wanted to, or we could have taken this one here. So 2 comes off of both sides of that one, which is pretty interesting. And then we had on 610, so we waited a couple more days, about 5 more days, and our next hit was a 6802. Let's go ahead and look on our rundown here, and we've got 6082. Once again, we could have used either of the 2s there on either side, so I'm using the top right one on this, top left one on this side, but there's another box hit there that we could have used. Then we had the very next day, 611, 11th of June. Our result was an 8796. Let's go ahead and look on our grid here, and here we have the 8769 right there. Actually, we could have played it straight, 8796, by doing a bit of a zigzag pattern if we wanted to. Go ahead and change the highlighted color so you can see the next one as well. So then we went on to 613, and our result was a 7908. And once again we had another straight right here, 7908, and we could have actually also played off of this 7 as well, 78909 if we wanted to play the box. And we actually had another one here, 9780. So 3 ways we could have actually played this number off of this grid here. It actually showed up 3 different times, so that's a really interesting number to keep an eye out for. Next we had 614. So definitely starting to see this rundown certainly hitting all of last week. We had a result of 5980. And here we have the so we got this is actually again on this grid here twice. We had the 5809 right here, or we could have had 5809 right here using this 5. So that was on the grid twice as well, which is very interesting. Actually, now I look at it, I'm actually noticing a third one as well. We had 5809 right here. So what? That's another. Both of these two numbers, 13 and 14th, these happen 3 times on the same grid. So this grid's really working very well for Wisconsin. And then on 6/17, we went ahead and had a 9280. And once again, when we look on our grid here, the 9280, we have 9280 as a zigzag pattern here. We also have 9208 here and 9082 here. So that's our third one in a row where it was actually showing up 3 times on this grid. So we had all of these bottom 3 here showing 3 times on the grid. Very, very powerful right now for Wisconsin. Definitely pay attention. Start playing. This left-hand side quadrant here seems to be very, very popular, especially when we looked at the 9s, the 2s, the 0s. Those are all, and the 8s, of course. Those are all hitting very, very well right now for Wisconsin. So there we go. There's Texas and there's Wisconsin. Definitely go ahead and give this one a try in your state. As I said, I've been tracking more than just these 2 states, but I'm just going to show you these 2 states tonight. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Definitely leave me a comment below if you're tracking either of these states as well and watching for the rest of the month. Let me know if they hit for the rest of the month as well. Please share this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And I'll catch you on the next one. Good luck. Bye.